We both slept good. I'm happy that we set up the tents because yesterday in the shelter there were some flies already, and we thought the fire would keep them away, but after a while they kept getting more. And we set up the tent, and the tent is now I've never seen so many flies in the inside of the tent. We've got the bigger ones and the smaller ones. And the bigger ones aren't a problem. The small ones, there are most of, but they also bite. Not really hard, but still pretty annoying. And oh man, your whole body was covered by flies and just... I know we smell of camping, but oh man, it's so bad. Now we need to pack up the tent. Not looking forward to that. We saw some footage of the camera and there were so many flies.
I think it's going to be really gross to fold up the outside tent.
It's gonna be crunchy.
It's going to be crunchy.
I always get so jealous when I see people going on big adventures all over the world, when I get on Instagram or YouTube and I see those beautiful pictures of the whole world, and I just feel like, oh, I just want to go too, you know?
Yeah, what always keeps our spirits up is that part-time adventures can be really amazing as well.
Yeah.
Even if you go away for only one day and a night, you can still make an adventure out of it, especially when you don't plan everything ahead of time and expect everything to go perfect.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like right now, all our gear is wet and I'm covered in mosquito bites, but it's still fun and enjoyable out here. Even though we only have been away for just a few days, it feels like ages.
Yeah, it's like you're literally creating time. It's amazing, and what I also really like is that it forces you not to think about stuff like work or all the daily stuff, and it brings you back to the basic needs. I think it's really relaxing, and you come home with loads of new stories to tell.
Yeah, true.
Also, don't let anyone ever tell you that your adventure isn't legit, okay? So if you hate camping, check into hotels. There's no shame in that. And if you don't like riding in the dirt, then go to the Twisties in Norway, and it's a guaranteed adventure too. You know, last year, for example, we were riding, and that we came across some motorcyclists, and one of them pointed at my tires, and we had the old street tires on there, and he said, "Oh, you only ride on the street." And we had a laugh about it, but afterwards I kind of felt like my adventure was inferior, because they were going to the North Cape and they were going to Helsinki and back to Germany, and I felt worse because they had in my head, better adventure, which is kind of a shame, because the adventure was great.
Yeah, it was amazing that year. Even that evening after we met them, we rode up a hill, and it was kind of a dangerous off-roading as well. Yeah. Your adventure tires.
Yeah, so it's not because they have more money and can pay for more stuff and go on longer trips that their adventures are better than yours. Just go on the adventures that you can, and you know, sometimes a small adventure can be a step up to go on a great adventure later on. So just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mike, we had a pretty long ride today. We rode for about 6 hours. It was a beautiful road. It was through the woods, and we even saw like 2 moose, and they were just 1 meter beside you on the side of the road, not even scared of the vehicles. We rode to Åsarna Skicenter, which is kind of a ski resort in which you can stay. This is more of a skiing area in the winter, I think. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and all our gear was wet, so we could wash our clothes, but also we could hang our tent to dry, because they have a separate drying space for skiing gear. Yeah, you don't see that very often in other places. They have good power here, so we're charging up all our power banks and camera gear to keep us going. We are going to chill for a bit and then catch some sleep. And tomorrow we're going to a really cool place. Really looking forward to seeing what's there.
But if you want to watch something in the meantime, click here and check out how we plant bananas on La Palma after a recent volcanic eruption destroyed a lot of crops on France's eco farm.